And welcome to the Frontier. And I'm your host, Cool Groove. And we're going to be starting on another map. It's the Frontier map. It's the 69 lot um, version of the map. If you go to look at my map here, we're up here in the top corner. Um, what happened was I won a lotto, and after taxes, it was $1,000,000. I bought this portion of land, got myself a nice little home for 50,000. Since it's just me, I got myself a little garage. You gotta have my power wagon. I'm not really a Dodge guy, but I just like this mod. I like that truck. I got myself a winch and a wood transplant because you see I got some timber on my property. I'm gonna clear it out and see what I can do. There is not a city for miles. There's not a village or a town for miles. We do have a farmer's market for the country folk. We've got a makeshift uh, remote dealership where you tell them what you want and it'll show up when it shows up. And it'll small time mechanic that will fix stuff up when he shows up. And there's some cattle farm that you can buy cattle. So the goal for this is nothing but fields and timber. The goal for this one, I would like to be able to try to see if we can't create some kind of village. But we wanted to. I'm going to go ahead and turn off seasons because what I want to do is build a production where we use wool from sheep and cotton to where we can build productions for clothing and stuff like that. We could probably use the timber for something else. There is a carpentry depot just down that way. So go, guess 10 million, 10 years based off of productions. We'll do a little bit. I bought me a old case. Just instant. There we go. Magic. Got myself a little mower. Got a tractor. Start mowing yard using it and get some silage going and use that as a way to start getting some income. And if you watched the last video, I love my greenhouses. I'll start doing some of that, and we'll see if we can't start slowly but surely make something of it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and mow. From the looks of the ground, I don't know if we're going to get much this first harvest, this first mow. What I may do is scout the lots. Oh, yeah, we got something. So, I may try to scout the next lot, as we slowly go along. And I will be using super strength. So, as I don't know if I was spinning around the camera enough to where you could see that I have a bunch of down trees where I was from leftover from building the house and the garage. I was trying to trim trees, and on this version of the game, I cannot get the angle right on my chainsaw where it automatically trims your trees for you, like in 22. And I have lumberjack on because I could not have to worry about getting a mulcher and grind a bunch of tree stumps. So if you know how to do it and you watching this and I haven't figured out by episode 3 or 2 or 4, please leave a comment down. I would love to find out. But I don't know how. I'm probably going to keep my videos short until I start getting viewers, and if they want longer ones, if it's doable, I will try it. But if not, I got 3 kids, so I'm doing this late at night. They're upstairs in bed for school in the morning, and so my time is very, very, very booked. So I did say we're going to do silage. Normally I want to try to do playthroughs where I don't have this much starting cash. Then tempting to do the flat map, starting with zero, just a lawnmower and a wheelbarrow or something like that, and figure out what to do. And like start from scratch with that. This one, I like this one. I can't remember the name of it now. You'll know this kind of reminds me of that map in 22 where they have little collectibles, the Golden Nugget collectibles. So this one kind of reminds me of that, but you have to add stuff to it. So since I have the cash, I am going to go get me a rower. And then we'll go from there. Oh, I have to unfold it in order to drop it. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and sell that trailer because I will probably not use it. So let's sell the trailer. Let's connect the winch to see if I can't learn how to use that properly. Take one of these one of these trees to the carpenter, get some money on that. Now, if we're gonna use the lumber, I'm gonna sell that too. Wrong button. And I am going to build up I'm not going to use that OP one. Sorry, carbon. Now, that, I don't know. I've never used that one. So let's see here. No, too big. I don't want that big of a system. This one, I think this is the one that's way OP. I want to see if there's something more realistic. Sawmill, is that one? Huh. That could do. So that's sorry for the pausing there. Is that a firewood? Yeah, so we got a firewood. We could do firewood. But no, let's just go up and do this 36,000 sawmill. And let's see where I can put it over here. All right, so put that over there away from the house. You don't want the sawmill to load, make a whole bunch of ruckus. Let's clear off my driveway. And oops. All right. Clear off the driveway. Yeah, if anyone knows how to trim these trees where I can actually be more realistic with my gameplay, because I tried to trim the branches and it deleted the whole tree. So, but oops. That's funny. There we go. So this is a 14,000 liter capacity. You know, there is some aspects of 22 that I miss. But then again, I guess I played that for so many years that you get used to it. So when you get something new like this, it's different. All right, so we got 7,200 liters. Let's manage production. All right, let's do. Man, if we were at Riverbends, these two right here, three are. I mean, so wood chip planks. What? Oh, so this is you taking the wood chips and turning them into something. So let's go with wood planks for that. That way we can use the wood chips to do something too. So we don't have to worry about that for a while. And then if we decide to do something that requires wood, then we can just set it up for distributing. So that is taken care of. Let's knock out a couple more trees. Like I said, I got lumberjack. There we go. All right, last tree to cut. What if I cut it and it would land? Will it land? Yes! Yeah, that's thinking smart. All right, there we go. Now, let's get in the lawnmower. Oh, you know what? There's a little piece of wood chip. Let's take that over to the sawmill. Then we'll jump back into the tractor so we can go pick up a windrower. Roll these up in nice lines, and then go back and get myself a baler. One of our goals is to get our property connected to the sawmill, because this is the only section of road that takes you from the sawmill up to the dealership, and that is it. So we got a lot to look forward to. This is exciting. Like I said, I've been gone for a few years from the YouTube scene, and it's really cool to get back into this, filming it with a relatively current game. I do know come November 11th, if everything goes to plan, I will be purchasing NASCAR 25, and I'll be doing the career mode for that. Wow, there's a house there. I wonder who anyone lived there. Didn't see that one earlier. Oh, yes, I did, but I'm trying to RP here, guys. Yeah. I guess some of my YouTubers that I watch, I never seen their earlier ones to know how they were awkward. What did they do? You know, what did they say? Ooh, that's a big boy. I don't need something that big. There we go. Get that one. Got that one on used market. All right, that is still way too big for what we need. But if we start expanding down this way, we're going to need it. So what's going on in the world at the time of that recording this? It's Thursday night. Chargers were playing the Vikings, and the Chargers was destroying the Vikings because Carson Wentz is spent. He needs this to go away. Poor guy. Yeah, it's Thursday night. And as you can see, this mic is going to pick up everything. My chair's so old that it creaks every time I move. We got it. Where I live is an open plan, so it's going to echo a lot. So I don't even know how that's going to work with audio. Oh yeah, I have the mod that automatically washes your vehicles. So that's pretty funny. Alrighty. Oops. This is way too big. Alright. You know what? I'm just gonna cut this thing down. Not your typical farmer. I know last night I was trying to record a film on a New Endeavors map, and I was recording for a good 45 minutes at least, and I called it quits, and I went to go check the video so I could edit it and upload it, and OBS did not get it at Oh, I was like, oh man. So, yeah, I would have had a video earlier than that. It's just, it is what it is. All right, here we go. Now I figure out what I was doing. So this would be done in no time. And man, I still wish I knew how to do fast farming. 10 miles an hour. It's gonna take forever. And since I don't have any fields created, uh-oh, I found another tree I'm gonna have to cut down. Alright, let's go out here, cut this down. So, I want to use this side, this little area, as my, oh, I guess I still got more to work with. You know, I need to build a water tower. I got to call the people in to have Joe for some water. So we got to do that. Get me a chicken coop. But let's finish this first. When we get this done, while we're waiting for the grass to ferment for the silage, we can go ahead and go back into construction mode and get ourselves the chicken coop and stuff like that. And then that'll probably be it for this video. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording for a minute and go ahead and get this, and I'll come back when I have the baler. All right, so I have 20 minutes to spare because I have the mod where these guys take a lunch break, so I can't go and buy a baler and wrapper. But what I can do, as the automatic save goes on, is do a contract. And there's a lot more contracts than I thought. I don't like those because I'm not good with the crane at all. Let's do this. Let's do a harvesting contract. And since we're not in a city, I'm not gonna worry. Yeah, I don't know how to drive. I'll cheat a little bit. I'm gonna have my Alright, there we go. Alright, so don't need the header trailer. We're gonna take this up to farmland 4 and get a farmhand to start mowing, harvesting that field. Then I'll go back, get that other tractor with the trailer. Hopefully by all that I can then go buy myself a baler. So If you're new to this map, there's only 5 already pre-made fields, and then you get to create whatever you want whenever you want. So, and I also have the profit from doing contracts set from the raised from the default of 1.5 to the 2.5. So enable swath, because I also got that set up to where I can collect that. Alright, get this tractor, get this trailer. And when I get to field 4, I'm going to check to see if we can do the soil samples on this map, because on Iowa Plains, I don't know why it just wouldn't. So, alright, so that's there. Shut off the motor. Go to the map. And see, it won't let me do precision farming, yield tractor. I wonder if I got a mod that's interfering with that. So, and here we go. Let's get our baler. Now there is a modded baler that I downloaded that I have the wrap already on it. So we got that one. So that's 110. This is 99. Yeah. All right, let's see here. All right, so we got that. Alrighty, so, and as I cycle through all that, let's see here, it's, oh, you know what, I sure hope that this thing is strong enough for that. Oh well. Alrighty. So we're gonna go, okay, since I realize I'm almost hitting the half-hour mark on this video, once I deliver this to that spot where we mowed, I'm gonna go ahead and have you guys watch me set up some things. And oh wait, I can't do that yet because I need to, we'll figure it out. Oh, and if you guys know how to, when editing, you know how to speed up film, you know, to where we can, I could like speed up the last 15 minutes at 2 times speed. I don't know how to do that. But we'll figure it out. That is a mess. There we go. No, I want it. Oops. Sorry. I'm trying to create the biggest bale possible. And it's... There we go. I think that's the biggest one possible for this particular model. And let's go. Oh, wait. Current start remote automatic. Alright, that should, I think that should automatically, when it's full, dump it out on its own. Yep. Dude, that was quick. And I'm actually getting more bales than what I thought I was going to get. I really thought I was only going to get 2. Looks like I'm going to get at least 3 or 4. So, guess that's good. Alright. Hey, this is working out just fine. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Would this be enough for 4? And no. Go ahead and fold that up. Take this to the driveway. Alright, so what are we going to do here? I'm not familiar with how to use flight mode. I've got my house here, and this is basically the edge of the map, so I'm gonna have to start coming in here. And since that way, this road will come through this way. So let's go into construction. And we need to build a barn. Something decent and not too overly outrageous. Alright, let's do this one for 40. Go right there. And then just get my water tower. where do I want that? You know, I'll just do this get this close to the house. Here we go. Got that. This is going to be a must. This will save us so much time. Set that right there. Basically, all that does, you guys can read it. So, all right. So we got that. Where are we going to put the chicken coop? We'll probably put that right here. We'll do that for next video. Hey guys, as I'm messing people out there, it was a pleasure. This is episode 1 of the Frontier map. We will be back finishing up harvesting field 4. I will off map clear some trees here and get our chicken coop and stuff like that set up. So without, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and spread the word that there's someone else. And hopefully as I get more viewers and more, if I can get that, I will obviously be more entertained, and hopefully I won't be doing this so late at night. So you guys have a good one, and I will see you next time.